Today, we're going to talk about how you can build anything with AI, but people are going to need to figure out distribution. How do you actually get customers to the thing that you're vibe coding?
Build a free tool and get rich. Sure.
Been around for a while, right? But why is it different? Well, now it's different because you can use Claude Code to go and actually build these free tools, right? It's now like
The idea works. Give something free. People trust you, then they buy. But what do you build? Where do you put it? How do people find it? He didn't say.
not crazy to build a free tool a week, whereas in the past, these things would have taken you months. So you can vibe code a free tool in a day, ship it by lunch, and it markets itself forever.
If you're starting from zero, there's a simpler way in. I'll show you next.
And zero-click searches are growing, right? So if AEO is in 2026 is where SEO was in 2010, first movers will own these niches for years. So the idea is answer engine optimization. How do we get cited by ChatGPT and Perplexity?
AEO is real. AI is replacing Google. Getting quoted by ChatGPT is the new SEO. But you need a website. You need authority. You need the right format. Beginners don't have any of that yet.
You know, structured direct answers. You can do an FAQ format, schema markup, comparison tables that AI can parse. So that, you know, that way, you're getting seen a little more. And then AI is going to send users to your product. So I think it was Peter Levels actually.
The opportunity is real. The shortcut is realer. Stick around.
Content that could be a podcast episode, a YouTube video, a long blog post, an essay. And that one piece of content ends up becoming a lot more. You know, it could be 50, 75, 20, depends how much you want to get out of it. So you can actually use AI to
record once. AI does the rest. Tweets, posts, videos. I love this idea. But what do you talk about? Where do you post? That's still a lot of decisions.
Take that pillar content, turn it into 5 to 10, tweets, 3 to 5 LinkedIn posts, 2 to 3 short form videos, 1 newsletter. And the short form videos would be using like a remotion skill on something like a Claude Code, a newsletter edition, a blog post, 5 to 10 quote graphics that you can use creative LLMs.
What if someone handed you the topics and the schedule? That's next.
ChatGPT as a question. The AI discovers your MCP server, and AI returns your product, and the user gets value from it. So there's zero CAC. The AI assistant basically becomes your sales teams. And I have friends who are, I'm actually incubating.
The idea is wild. AI finds your product, recommends it. Customers show up, zero ad spend. But you need a product first. This is not a week one move for a beginner.
Some things, around here. And actually, if you look at ideabrowser.com, we've been doing some MCP stuff. We also have a lot of friends who just, in for example, in the fintech space, 150 plus installations in 30 days, $0 ad spend for something that he vibe coded quite quickly.
Letting AI sell for you is genius, but there's a simpler way to do it. Coming up next.
Right. So what is the free distribution output shareable thing that you can be creating? The way I have it in my head, at least, is ask what does my user want to brag about, and then make that thing beautiful and shareable. For GitHub, they've got the contribution graph.
Spotify Wrapped, Duolingo Streaks. People love sharing stuff that makes them look good. That's real, but you need a product first. You need users first. Beginners are 3 steps behind before this even starts.
And then you see like devs bragging about sharing those green squares on Twitter. Stripe Atlas, which allows you to create companies, the artifact there is the incorporation milestone.
Quick pause here. If what I'm sharing is making sense and you're thinking, okay, but how does this actually work in a real system? I've put together a free training that walks through the exact structure and process we use. It's not theory, it's a behind-the-scenes walkthrough of how the system is set up, how the pieces fit together, and how most of the heavy lifting is already handled, so you're not starting from zero. If you want to see how it's structured and decide for yourself if it's a good fit, the link is in the description. All right, let's jump back in.
Founders tweet, I just incorporated, or it's been 5 years since I incorporated. Here's my, my anniversary post, lessons learned.
What if you could tap into that same energy without a product? That's next.
To there, then you can start scaling to more pages. The math is pretty simple. If you end up creating, 10,000 pages and each page gets 30 visits a month, which, it's not a lot of visits, right? That could go up to, 300,000 monthly visitors.
Actually, the math checks out. 10,000 pages, 300,000 visitors, 2% conversion, 60K a month. Real strategy, but it needs months of setup. That's a part-time job on top of your full-time job.
If you convert at 2%, that's 6,000 conversions a month. Maybe that's $10 each. And then all of a sudden you're making $60,000 a month from pages you built once. Now those 30 visits a month, that's not going to happen overnight. SEO does take some time to compound, but think about it directionally.
The passive income dream is real, but there's a faster way to start. Next.
Work. And then it's tough, right? Because you have 0 subscribers on day one. So what if you just acquired a niche newsletter instead of building from 0? So this is something a lot of people don't think about, but you can go and buy a 10,000 subscriber newsletter for $5,000 to $20,000.
Actually smart. Buy an audience. Skip years of building. Plug in your product. Done. But you're working a 9 to 5. You don't have $10,000 sitting around for that.
You inherit that trust from day one. You plug in your product immediately, and then you can repeat that across niches. If you have a product that you believe in and you understand the LTV, this just might make sense for you. So
every strategy here works, but none of them were built for beginners. Whether you like this video or not, really hit the like button. You know why? Because I gave you the exact training for free that our paid members get. This video is going to be in the members area for the paid members, and you got it for free. So yes, don't you think I deserve a like? Go ahead, like it, share with your friends and family, subscribe to our channel if you haven't yet. Make sure you switch on the notification bell button, and of course, ask your friends and family to subscribe and switch on the notification bell button. It's very important for us because we have a goal of getting 10,000 subscribers in next 3 months. And the only way we can do that is when you hit the subscribe button. Go ahead, do it. And for more money techniques, watch these videos and these videos, and we will see you on the next one.